Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in and checking out this video. Appreciate you all so much, and stay tuned for more. Gonna keep on going and going. Ain't no stopping me. Hey everybody, happy to see y'all. Appreciate y'all checking me out today for my Week 10 game picks. I'm gonna start as a fresh slate since I've been gone so long from sickness and the hurricane. Happy for you all to join me. Excited for this week of football coming on. As tonight we got Thursday night football. Woo woo! And we actually got some good Thursday night football. We got an in-division matchup. Cincinnati at the Baltimore Ravens. Joe Burrow coming off 5 touchdowns, but it's the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Ravens destroying the Broncos with the rookie quarterback Bo Nix. So both are not, but they had great dominant victories, but against whatever teams. The Ravens are clear cut in the lead in the division. Cincinnati has a losing record. I believe they hit 500 tonight. I'm picking Cincinnati. I think they're more desperate than the Ravens. I think Ravens have room to slack off. I think they'll give up the game, and we'll see how it goes. I think Cincinnati's going to come out on top. And, hopefully we have a great game tonight, and I definitely expect it to be great. I mean, Lamar versus Joe Burrow, chef's kiss. Thank you. Compared to previous Thursday night matchup quarterbacks, I'll take these two any day. Now moving on for our Sunday slated game starting at 1 o'clock, or not 1 o'clock, my bad. We have an international game. I totally forgot. In Germany. Woo! 9:30 a.m. Tune in. And guess who it is? New York Giants versus Carolina Panthers. They're saying it's a Carolina home game, but it's in Germany. So we'll see how it goes. I'm picking Carolina Panthers to win. I think it's literally a coin flip, and whoever could win this. I think it's hard to do analysis for both these teams. It's been a roller coaster for both. Daniel Jones looked pretty impressive, even though with the loss against Washington. We'll see if he continues that momentum. Bryce Young's looking good. I'm picking Carolina Panthers to win this. You can go with anybody. I think it's the hardest game to pick to come out on top. A 50-50% chance. Now moving on to the actual 1 o'clock games. We have the New England Patriots at Chicago Bears. Who's going to come out on top? I'm picking the Bears to win against the putrid, terrible offense of the New England Patriots. Drake May is the only beautiful piece, and maybe Hunter Henry, Ramondre Stevenson. They got that, but that O-line's atrocious. And Chicago's Bears O-line's atrocious. It's a good rookie battle between Caleb Williams and Drake May. We'll see how that all goes. But I'm picking Caleb Williams. They have more stacked receivers. I think they have, Roma Doomsday is a big threat player. We'll see how this all turns out. But I'm picking the Bears to rebound, especially with the coach on the hot seat compared to Gerard Mayo, where everyone's like, "No, he's staying." Moving on, we have the Buffalo Bills at the Indianapolis Colts. The Indianapolis Colts had a terrible loss on Sunday Night Football against the Vikings. I think they're going to rebound. Joe Flacco is very good. I think Josh Allen is erratic. That's the Buffalo Bills. They're going to walk away with the division, but they'd have their mishap games. It always comes up especially when you're watching. He's a gunslinger. Josh Allen. So we'll see how it all rolls out. I'm going to take Joe Flacco. The consistency is there. It is a tough matchup, and I could easily see Buffalo blowing them out. But I think Indianapolis will actually give them a run for the money if they do the defensive scheme right, get Kwity Paye off the double team. Let's see how that goes. Now, for the people that beat the Indianapolis Colts, we got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars at Jacksonville. I'm picking Jacksonville to win. I don't want the Vikings to win. That's how I'm viewing it. I think Jacksonville can win. I think they're competing, especially for Doug Peterson's job. There's a lot on the line per week, it seems like. So I'm going to pick Jacksonville Jaguars. But honestly, I'm not feeling good about my pick. And we'll see how that rides. But, it's a as I say, I'm going to keep referencing. It's a coin flip. So I'm when it comes to coin flip, I try to go with the home team. And that's my usually sway over. Now moving on, we have the Denver Broncos in a key division games against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm picking the Denver Broncos every week. It might be biting me in the butt, but I'm picking against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to lose. They're not going to go undefeated. And luckily they played the Lions' first game last year and to set the tone, but they haven't played a key matchup. I think Denver's going to rebound. They were desperate against Baltimore. I think they learned a lot. Hopefully they don't go for it on fourth down every time. And hopefully Denver comes out on top. I'm rooting for Denver. I think Bo Nixon will give him a shot, like how Justin Herbert did when he had a rookie year against Kansas City.
But I'm picking Denver in this one. Now, moving on, we have another division game. The Atlanta Falcons against the New Orleans Saints. I'm picking the Atlanta Falcons. They're hot. They're moving on. The Saints just fired their head coach. There's a lot of movement there. This trade Marshawn Lattimore to the Commanders. The Atlanta Falcons look hot, and they look to keep the momentum. Kirk Cousins is not trying to lose. He's definitely riding everything he can because he has someone behind him that's very talented, ready to take the start compared to other rookie quarterbacks. So I think Atlanta is going to win the game. Now moving on, so we got San Fran versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. San Fran coming off a bye. They're definitely going to win this game. I don't know if Christian McCaffrey's playing or not. It doesn't matter. Even though Tampa Bay gave Kansas City a run for the money, San Francisco will be prepared and will probably bulldoze the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're probably going to see a terrible Baker game. Look out. I'm calling here. Fred Warner's a monster. Now moving on, we have Pittsburgh at Washington. This is a great game. Very great game. Winning records for both teams. High momentum. I'm picking the Pittsburgh Steelers. They just acquired Mike Williams. Not that that's the biggest difference maker, but it's big. And I think Washington, at the end of the day, even though they acquired Marshawn Lattimore and made a move themselves, I just think when they play AFC teams, I think it's different than NFC teams, especially them beating the Giants is different. But I think Pittsburgh will win this. They play better competition. I think they're more, I believe in their head coach more. That's kind of my nod on this, is the Mike Tomlin over the Dan Quinn. And it's kind of hard to pick this. I mean, Jane Daniels is a firecracker. I mean, he's, you can get a lot going on with that. It's going to be hard to stop for Pittsburgh. But TJ Watt should try to slow him down a little bit. I hope so. So I'm picking Pittsburgh Steelers on this one. Now, moving on, we have the Tennessee Titans to start off our 4 o'clock games. Tennessee at the Los Angeles Chargers. Everyone's picking the Chargers. I'm going for the Tennessee Titans. They just beat the New England Patriots. Will Levis is back. I'm going with Tennessee Titans. I can see the Chargers losing this, even though they're at home. I'll see how it goes. But Will Levis return, it's hard to game plan against Will Levis. He's pretty erratic. So, that's what I'm going with. But at the end of the day, I can see why anyone picks the Los Angeles Chargers. I love Jim Harbaugh. And Jake Dobbins is amazing. But now moving on, we have the New York Jets taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Both of them coming off wins. I'm going to pick the New York Jets. I think they're just more desperate for a win than the Cardinals, so I'm going to pick them. I really don't like Aaron Rodgers, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to help you get your picks right to help you win this week in whatever way you're doing it, in your coworker pool, anything. So I'm going with the New York Jets. They should win this one. Then we have the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Big division game. Big. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this. There's a lot of dysfunction with the Philadelphia Eagles. There is a lot of dysfunction with the Cowboys. Dak Prescott is out, but I'm gonna pick them. I think they can scratch this out. Cooper Rush might do something. I don't know. But Philadelphia, I can see Philadelphia destroying them as well. And that's the thing. I'm just picking the home team. And Mike McCarthy's job's on the line, so he's fighting whatever game plan and everything. I think they'll come out. I don't know if Philadelphia is ready for that Cooper Rush at quarterback. But you never know. But I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys. I'm sticking to it. Now, for the prime time games, we have Sunday Night Football. Detroit Lions taking on the Houston Texans. Big game. Texans coming off a loss at Thursday night to the Jets. Lions coming off an amazing victory at Lambeau Field at Green Bay. I'm picking Detroit Lions on this one. We're going to smoke Houston. Hopefully they give us a challenge. I think they will compared to other teams. Definitely give us a bigger challenge than the Green Bay Packers. And it's definitely going to be a great game. It's going to be one of the best Sunday night games. Definitely better than last Sunday night with Minnesota versus Indianapolis. This is what America wanted. Detroit every time, Sunday Night Football. Let's put the pledge out. Send it out. Send it. Now, Monday Night Football, we got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'm picking the Dolphins and Tua. Salty Tua is going to come out. I think the Rams had a great game against the in-division opponent Seattle Seahawks in overtime. That was fantastic. But I think the Dolphins are desperate and definitely trying to get some wins. And, I mean, Tyreek Hill is a firecracker. I don't know how they're going to stop Tyreek Hill. I don't know how he has been stopped. It blows my mind. He's having had his worst career year. But I think he's going to have a bounce back game. I think, too, the offense is going to feed him. Devin Achane probably won't have a big game. The Rams defense is really good, especially on the D-line with those two Florida State boys, and Brian Fisher and my boy, Brian Fisher. But, yeah, you know how they go, Florida State fans. They rocking. They carried the team last year. That's why Florida State can't win a game now. They lost those two guys. So I'm going with the Miami Dolphins on this. And this will conclude my Week 10 game picks. I appreciate y'all tuning in and checking this out. It definitely was a hard week. We'll see how it starts and how it goes starting tonight on Thursday Night Football. It should be a fantastic game. Check my Patreon this Saturday for my fantasy lineup. Starts and sits to hopefully help you out on your fantasy game, on mainly for redraft and half PPR. But honestly, what I'm putting in will work for full PPR and non-PPR. So that's all that, and I appreciate y'all. And then definitely check my Instagram for my reactions to the Lions game. It's gonna be a fun night, Sunday night. Let's go, man! It's gonna be great. Lions are gonna have a victory. Look out, calling it. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I hope you all start getting your plans ready for Thanksgiving. It's coming. Holiday season is upon us. Woo! Man. All right, everybody. Have a great one.
Thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to get notified for all my future content that I will be publishing out on all the sports that are out there that I love and hold dear. The four meccas: baseball, hockey, football, basketball. Let's go. Pump, pump, pump. Appreciate you all giving me your ear and your time. Thank you all again for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you so very much. Please tune in next time for more. Let's go.